Welcome to Speak On. I'm Yolanda, and today I'm joined by Rafika, who's a model and skincare writer, Lucy, who is a mental health advocate, model and writer, and Nicole, who is a blogger. Right, welcome to 2018. Given the events of the last 12 months, it feels like everything's going to hell. It's like, thanks, Donald. So we're going to kind of take a look back on the highs and lows of the year and keep it quite light, I feel, because, you know, it's been a pretty serious time. And I just want you guys to reflect on the highs and lows of your year, and we're just going to talk about some things and have a good time. Yeah? Okay. So I want to find out, what were your favourite fashion and makeup trends of the year? We're starting on a really light note. So I'm going to start with Nicole.
I liked the feathery brows.
Yeah?
Yeah, those were good. It was like a step away from the gradient, like, you know, the gradient concealer, into like a more natural look. So I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah. Is that something did you ever rock the gradient look?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't for me. I don't have enough brow
to
do the gradient look. So, no.
It takes skill as well.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It does. It's difficult.
Is that something either of you two did?
I don't plug my eyebrows.
Oh, no, look at these eyebrows. So annoying. Do my head in. No, she's got like perfect eyebrows. It's very. But actually, all of you have.
I had my eyebrows bleached 3 times this year for photo shoots, so I'm just happy that they're back to a normal colour right now, because it was a bit much.
Oh my gosh.
Hit or miss for a while there.
Yeah. In between bleaching, did you have to like pencil it in to bring it back to?
Pretty intensely, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's bad.
Gosh. But at least, they're still there. They're still on your face, so happy days.
Stop talking about
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to move on to, I suppose, well, you've said a beauty one. What about a fashion one?
I really like the tailored look. I think it's quite cute. Like, you can dress it up, dress it down, t-shirt and Converses, heels, low V-neck. You know, I think that one was a cool one.
Yeah, and aren't you slightly obsessed with the pyjama thing as well?
Yeah, the pyjamas are a good time because you don't have to get dressed, technically.
Yeah, but you're really dressed up, really.
Yeah, but it took you an hour.
Yeah. So taking away from the thing that was good about it in the first place.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What about you? Fashion and beauty.
I mean, I'm still all about the camo.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Yeah, always love a bit of military style whenever it comes back. I feel like it comes back every year, but this year it was much more kind of, well, last year now, was much more kind of 90s inspired military vibes, whereas before it was kind of a little bit more tailored, a little bit more sleek. But last year it was very just like oversized, loads of boiler suits in camo print. Love that. More like tomboy stuff. Yeah. But you can still make it a little bit girly, like cinching the waist or something. Cool.
I'm laughing because I remember it the first time round. Just basically just wearing all my clothes, and now I feel really old. So what about beauty trends?
I'm kind of useless at makeup, but I do love a good highlight. Even like the crazy like blue pigmented ones, the pink ones, once they're actually on, I think they look gorge. You just have to find the right kind of tone for your skin.
Yep. Okay, what about you?
Fashion trend wise, I'm loving the bell bottoms. I'm so happy that they've come back. I'm not a fan of the wide leg jeans though, those can kind of just go away. Yeah. Makeup trend, I'd have to say, just how everything is more natural makeup, but it's still very glam. So that's my one, yeah. Okay,
cool. So which beauty trends would you consider to be beauty sins? I'm going to start with you, Lucy.
I mean, it wasn't so, I don't know if people were actually doing it, but all of the Insta videos where people were using like tape, spoons to contour, like all of that really mad shit, it was just way too extra. I'm glad to see the back of that. I don't see how that was ever going to catch on. Like, who's got time to tape up their face? Just to contour, that's a bit much for me, yeah.
What about you, Nicole?
I don't know if I had any. I feel like it's one of the years that's actually been quite okay in terms of trends, because we went like right back to sort of like natural, which is more leaning towards like my default style. So yeah, no, I don't actually have any that I really hated. One I felt funny about, not a beauty trend, but a fashion trend. You know the mules, the flat mules with the fur? They were like, is it Gucci inspired? Yeah, those were a bit like, okay, but I'm not really gonna wear that like outside where people can see. I don't know about that one, but yeah, no, not really.
Okay, what about you?
Well, it's not really a makeup trend, it's more of a cosmetic thing that I feel needs to go now. It's lip fillers. I'm so done with the Kylie Jenner thing and everybody and their dog getting lip fillers.
That's fair enough. I'm not sure how I feel about that because how much can you put in and then what happens to your lips after?
Some people put a lot in.
Yeah, and their lips like really stretched. So when it's after, their lips a bit baggy. Like,
No, what happens?
So
I blame the esthetician on this one because as a qualified professional, you should know if someone's got no lips, don't go ahead and put a mil in, like do 0.5. What it does is when it does deflate, because it's hyaluronic acid, it's absorbed back into your body. It's like a lesson.
go for it.
Because when it's full, you're like that.
Yeah.
You're like that.
Yeah.
When it goes back down, your smile lines are enhanced.
Okay.
Because it's all stretched down, then it comes back.
Yeah.
And how come some people get those like lumps as well? That's so scary.
What lumps?
When it like solidifies inside the lips, that's so scary.
It's again down to the esthetician not going deep enough into the tissue, or everybody's got pockets in their lips, and a good esthetician knows how to go through the pockets, and someone who doesn't wouldn't. That's how you get the lumps.
Okay. Bloody
I know
hell.
too much, don't I?
Yeah. No, it's your job to be fair. But yeah, bloody hell, that sounds awful. Okay, what about favourite films of 2017? Rafika.
I don't think I can remember anything from last year. Stop it.
You're just in hibernation. Did you even watch any films?
I don't think I did. I don't even know what came out. Sorry. Oh, I did watch Get Out, but I wasn't that into it because I started getting very emotionally drawn in. So I don't really want to comment on that one. I heard Girls Trip was really good.
Yeah, Girls Trip.
Girls Trip was really good.
amazing.
I've not seen it. I heard it was really good.
Oh my God, for Christ's sake.
Okay. What about something else that might have watched the film? Nicole?
Girls Trip was amazing. It was really funny. And like people said it was going to be funny, but I don't laugh at films. I just like internally giggle.
Those ones where you go.
But it was actually laugh out loud funny, like genuine chuckle in the cinema. It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was really good. I enjoyed that one.
Okay, cool. What about Lucy, who was in films but remembers none of them?
I haven't seen any of the major blockbusters from last year. I didn't see La La Land because it looked cheesy.
No. I'm a lover of musicals.
Yeah.
And I watched the first 5 minutes and I was like, okay, what is this? It was amazing. Like, you have to follow through. It was really, 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 really good.
Sorry, but you said follow through. Okay.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That's right, we'll leave it alone. Yeah. Okay. What about, considering no one watched any films, what about TV shows? Did anybody watch TV?
Handmaid's Tale
Okay.
was incredible. Like, blew me away. Every episode. Elizabeth Moss triumph. Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
So good. So
What
good.
was it you liked about it?
It's kind of an extreme version of like what the world could be like if Trump got his wishes, basically, I think. It's really political, but funny and really moving and really dark and disturbing as well, but just brilliantly done. And not that many people have seen it, which really surprised me, but it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
So, Rafika, what was your favourite show of last year?
So I don't really watch TV because I get series because I get too into it and then I don't do anything. But I watched 13 Reasons Why and I actually really enjoyed it.
I thought it was awful. Why? It was so popular, but I just thought it was just, there was so much hype about it. Thought the storyline, fair enough, it's like a new concept to be on a TV series, but I just thought the hype was just way too much for what it was. Didn't enjoy it.
And what is it that you didn't actually like about it?
I just found myself like forcing myself to watch it. Like I was never excited for the next episode. I was like, oh, I just need to know what's going on, and then I can be like, yeah, I'm done. Okay. But it would get halfway through an episode, I'm like,
so it was quite slow and boring.
what's going on over there? Like I was, just bored.
Really? I actually really, really enjoyed it. I liked watching how each episode was addressed to a certain person. What I don't agree was that what it inspired after it, and so many children following the trend, thinking this is something cool to do. I didn't like that. The other series that I watched that I really enjoyed, and a lot of people are going to think this is weird, is Grimm. Has anyone seen Grimm?
No.
Oh my God, I love that show.
I ended up buying the final season off of Amazon. I was that into it.
Wow, okay, I'm not that
I had to watch it. I had to finish it. It was so good.
Yeah.
So if you're into like fantasy and that sort of stuff, that's one to watch.
Yeah. We'll move on to Nicole.
Insecure season 2. It's phenomenal. Insecure is basically about this woman, and she. Okay, I can't tell you.
not very
So
confident.
if you guys
Issa
haven't
Rae.
watched, the first season, I'm not going to spoil it. I'll talk about the first season. She's with her long-term boyfriend. He's like planning to start this business that he hasn't really started. And then it's like, it just takes you through the lives of like her and her friends, and they live in like LA, and it's really cool. Like, it's a really good show. There's only a few episodes though. I think it's like 8 per season, so you can just whiz through it, but it's like really nice.
One you recommend then?
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's move over to music. Do you have, instead of a favourite song of the year, because that can be quite difficult, what would you say was your song of the summer, Nicole?
Oh, Skanky and Sweet by Chronix. It's a really good song that came out last year.
And why do you like it?
It's just smooth. It's like he's like new reggae, but it feels like old reggae. So that was a really good song of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right then, about you, Lucy?
I can tell you a song that I hated.
Okay, yeah, that'll do too.
Despacito.
Oh yeah.
Just don't get me wrong. At first, I was like, yeah, this is a bop. Like I can jam to this, and then it was just everywhere, constantly. Like every single shop you went into, every car that drove past. It's just one of those songs that was just way overplayed.
Yeah. And then
Too much.
And then someone sang it on X Factor as well, and then that was just.
Did they?
Oh,
I didn't even see that.
you didn't miss anything.
One to you two.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd have to say Mi Gente by J Balvin. I quite enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Gave me nice like Cuban vibes. Enjoyed it, yeah.
Do you dance to it at home?
I dance all the time. No one knows this.
Just did it out now.
Bust some
Tell me
moves.
Yeah.
The Carlton dance.
Kitchen disco. Yeah.
Bedroom discos.
Okay, nice. With Natty.
Alone.
Okay.
One-man parties.
Talking about our faves, who was your favourite celebrity of the year?
Definitely Issa Rae. So she's the star of Insecure, that show I watch. But like, she's a comedian. I've been following her for a couple of years, but this has just been like, last year was just her year.
Yeah.
So it was incredible because like she has really awkward humour, the type of humour that you don't see everywhere that I kind of really enjoy. So it was nice to see her flourish into herself.
Yeah.
I think I'm drawn to Maya Jama. I just think 2017 was this girl's year, and she's worked her butt off, especially, well, considering how young she is. She's a role model for so many girls out there, myself included. I'm a year older.
Is it because you look identical?
Of course. I don't think we do.
Don't you?
I don't.
I do.
Do you? Oh, I don't.
You could be
I'm supposed to
sisters.
walk out.
You could be sisters.
Oh. Maya, be my sister, please.
I'm sure she'll respond to that one. What about you, Lucy?
I like how outspoken Lily Allen is. She still is, and always has been. Probably more on like Twitter more than anything else, but just speaking out about stuff that actually matters, speaking out on political issues that have happened in the last year, and I think that's important if you have a platform to use it for stuff that matters. I think it's important, and Lily Allen was definitely someone that was doing that in the last year.
Okay, cool. Is there any notable issue that she talked about?
Grenfell Tower, for sure.
Yeah.
She spoke about a lot, and it's obviously still not an issue that's actually being resolved, or that everyone's kind of got a conclusion about, really. And I think she's only one of the major celebrities that actually used her platform to talk about it properly.
Okay, yeah, thank you for sharing some of your faves from last year. Really appreciate that, and thanks for joining me.